welcome to Bourbon Battles. Hey, if you watched our last episode, we cut that a little bit short. So that was part one where we had the old Taylor go on. Before that was the old Forester. Today we're going to find out who wins between the Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond and the old Fitzgerald. Hey, without any further ado, let's get right into it with Chad and I. Staged right back yonder.
Get it right, whatever you do.
I got it right.
Yeah.
So I was talking to my sister-in-law, big time fan of the show.
I would hope she's relative. I mean,
yeah. Well, does all your relatives watch the show?
No, but the ones that do are big fans.
That's good. One of Kelly's favorite things on the show is...
Hey, water.
You're right here, bud.
Sorry.
One of Kelly's favorite things that we feature on the show is new vocabulary. She didn't know what a gully washer was.
No?
No. There's been some other things.
You grew up in the Midwest, you know what a gully washer is.
I thought everybody did.
I don't think everybody does. Well, a lot of people do. Mill and Mall.
Yeah, she didn't know what that was either.
I don't think we do either, but...
Class of 96. Or when
85.
85. We graduated in 85. You graduated in 95.
Well, that's what some people think.
Oh, I thought we were together. So now we're going to get right into 3 and 4 and see what we think. There's 0 ethanol in 3.
Wait till you smell 4.
Chad said he went to out west, found no whiskey.
No whiskey affordable. Put it that way. I found some, and just none of it was affordable.
I, for my birthday last weekend, went down to the Bourbon Trail in the Lexington area. My wife took me down there for my birthday. One of the coolest birthdays I've ever had. We found some whiskey. We got a couple bottles of Blanton's, just only because we went to Buffalo Trace. But outside of that, you see the stuff I got. A lot of that up there is what I got. Nothing to talk about at all. Some of that, Old Bardstown, Johnny Drum, Silas Jones. That's some.
That Johnny Drum make you climb walls.
How do you know?
Have you tasted it yet?
Oh yeah, it's good. You like it? It's Willet, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really anxious to have. God, there's less than no ethanol in this number 4. Wow. It almost doesn't smell like it's alcoholic.
That makes it either really good or really dangerous.
You checking out the legs?
I am.
You like them? They look sticky, icky.
I'm going to guess that this is 3 and this is 4, right? I'm sorry, but I just want to make sure that's 3 and 4. Okay.
Are you shitting me?
I'm guessing number 4 is the oldest out of all the ones we've tasted today. I'm just guessing.
You think that's the wild turkey?
Possibly. I'll let you know in just a minute.
No. I mean, when I say no ethanol in number 4, like none. You can bury your nose in there and take a deep breath. They're both really, really good.
This is the unfortunate thing about doing this blind or drawing blind, because I think both of these are going to be better than number 2 of the first card.
Yeah, I mean,
but it is what it is.
This is just for entertainment purposes only.
Got a disclaimer you're going to put on?
We just did. It's like I think the Jim Beam was right there with better than the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. And it was out in the first round. That's the nature of the...
They sell it everywhere.
Life ain't fair.
They sell it everywhere, bud.
Where?
Everywhere.
What?
Jim Beam Bonded.
Yeah, I got some. You want to try it?
Nope.
I will say both of these are really good.
You like them?
I like them a lot. I haven't put
Are
water.
they phenomenal?
Well, we'll see when I score it, bud. Don't be cheating off my paper.
I'm not. What is going on out there? Sounds like you got a damn king on the other side of the wall.
My dog is a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix, and he likes to run and jump and bark. Somebody must have just come in the front door because he's going batshit crazy. I almost don't want to put any water in these because I'm afraid it ain't going to help, I don't think, but I'm going to do it for the sake of science.
I'm ready.
Well, you're never ready first.
This time I am.
You put,
I'm not going to. I'm not drinking these with water. Are you crazy?
I shouldn't have. That's why I just did the bitty.
We should, but I don't think anybody who's going to take the effort to find one of these is going to drink it with water. Maybe they would. Maybe they drink
Pepsi Cola.
Yeah, not my problem, not my fault. I mean,
Fruit Punch Gatorade.
Whatever. I got a guy that I know personally that drinks that, is it Armor water? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, got like vitamins in it or something?
Yeah, mixes it with whiskey. Every drink.
What kind of whiskey?
Whatever kind of whiskey he can get his hands on.
Anything he's got.
Yeah, but he does it so he doesn't get, supposedly, a hangover.
You can drink a bottle of water when you're done and do the same thing.
Yeah, but it's just not the same.
Oh. I can tell you this, all 4 of these that we've tried today I've really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So when we flip up our fingers, make sure you do 3 or 4 to not confuse anybody.
This is 3 and this is 4.
Are you going to drink all that? Yeah. You want it? So where you at here? I say one of these is a little better. I probably could have said a lot better.
I did say a lot better.
And I said the winner was phenomenal.
I said the winner was pretty good. So
does that bring you to 11?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
There's no ties.
So how do we figure this out?
Let's go right now. We'll figure it out.
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
I'm pretty sure we're the same.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know what's in there.
It's good.
These are not my bottles.
There is, in number 4, whatever it is 0 burn, 0 ethanol, great taste.
Great flavor.
Yep.
I don't know. Do you have a prediction on what number 4 is? Do you think it's a wild turkey?
I do, but I don't know if that's right. I think the number 3 is the Heaven Hill, but I don't know if that's right.
I think number 3 tastes like Heaven Hill.
I don't know.
Holy
Sorry.
shit.
I'm an idiot. That's okay. Go ahead.
Did you get her figured out?
Yep.
So let's go to the...
So we've got number 4 and number 1, right? Number
our
1,
winners.
Number 1, number 4 were the winners.
So let's look at number 2.
We unanimously agreed on both. That never happens.
We typically don't agree on anything. Politics sometimes.
Sometimes, depending on what it is.
Not every time. Most of the time. So there we go. Envelope for number 2 is going to be out of the tournament and in the loser's bracket with
Let's see it. Open it.
McKenna.
I'll be darned.
And that was that real smoky flavor.
Yeah, it was.
Wild Turkey Masters Keep.
I had no idea.
This is, would you say this is the most expensive bottle in the tournament?
Mm-hmm. I would.
Probably by quite a bit. The Fitzgerald's pretty old.
Yeah, but
pretty
it's a little bit more than the old Fitz.
This is one I was very much looking forward to trying the most.
It's got a unique flavor. If you guys get a pour of it, or if you've got a bottle of it, taste it. I mean, it's got a very different flavor.
So I was down in
It's a little more bitey on the back end, and I was tasting some kind of mint.
And I got smoke.
Right. So.
Have you ever been to the Bluegrass Tavern in Lexington?
Never even heard of it.
They have over 1,000 bourbons on the shelf. What an awesome place you can go try some things that you've never had. And I guarantee you that'd be a fantastic place to try that. How hard is that to find? I don't know that I've ever seen it on the shelf.
Right. It is not probably on the shelf anymore, but when it was released last year, it was on the shelf in a lot of places. You just had to be lucky enough to find it on the shelf.
Now, the Masters Keep, they come out with something every year.
They have.
That year just happened to be Bottle and Bond.
It was. Last year was Bottle and Bond.
So, I mean, I'm a big Wild Turkey fan. I just got a bottle of some kind of Wild Turkey. Rare breed.
Yeah, he's a big
love
fan.
it.
He's got a bottle of some kind.
Rare breed. Let's look at the other loser,
Yeah,
right?
that's fine.
The other loser going home is number 3, and I think we both kind of thought this was probably Heaven Hill.
I thought so, but I could be wrong. There you go.
We were right. So going home is Heaven Hill. I really like that. That was actually the first time I've had that.
Me as well.
So Heaven Hill, makes this line, right? The white label El Cheapo.
No, they don't make that line.
But they have one that's bottled in bond.
Yeah, right here.
They have one that looks like this. What's the difference? Is it just
They don't make that one anymore. This is the replacement for that one.
That's the replacement. Okay. I saw it for sale in Kentucky, and I thought it was a little too expensive.
So anybody who's watching this, if you get an opportunity to buy a bottle of Heaven Hill Green Label, it's 6 years old, it's 90 proof.
No, I'm talking about the white label.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the 80 proof, I know. But if you can buy a bottle of this, you have to go to Kentucky to get it, unless you can find it on the secondary market somewhere, which who knows how much it'll be. If you can find a bottle of that somewhere, buy it.
Buy it. We will have this on the show, maybe just to talk about it, or maybe blinded against something. But Chad and I are both big fans of this, and for the price point.
For the price point, and it's because we have a skewed perspective, because we can drive to Kentucky and get it.
We drive an hour and a half, pick one up for $15
or less.
or less. So
either way.
So we know what our two winners are. Let's see which one was which. Number one, moving on, is the
Taylor.
Is the Taylor. So let's put our three winners up here now. Old Forester's going to join Taylor, and the old Fitzgerald decanter. Chad and I both said that was phenomenal.
I said it was really good. You might have said it was phenomenal.
No, you said 9.
No, I said 8 and 3.
Oh, you said 8 and 3. That's probably gotten the highest score of anything we've tasted so far.
This has. The old Fitz has gotten the highest
that.
score since we started doing this scoring system this way. You think with 120 in here?
I don't know what the problem is, bud. You're sweating like a...
It is so hot in here, and it's not even hot outside.
It's not cold outside.
It's September, bud. It's fall time.
So the way the next episode's going to work,
these three,
we're going to do them blind, and we're going to pick one winner to face off against Evan Williams. And I've got a prediction.
So what we hope is I hope it's this one, because that would mean they're both from the same distillery, my favorite distillery.
Yeah.
So.
And I walked into this thinking Evan Williams had a real chance.
It does have a real chance.
I don't know against that right now. Not today.
This one's pretty good. This right here is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's I mean, you know.
I go to Kentucky for work a lot. I'm going to be going by Heaven Hill when they open, try to catch one of those.
The only place you're going to get this, is at the distillery. I mean, you can find it on the shelf somewhere, but you're going to pay an exorbitant amount of money for it.
I saw one today for $400.
Right, and here's the thing. This is an older one. This is spring of 2 years ago. Spring of a year ago, 2020 spring. So it's a year and a half old.
Are those single barrels? Are they
No.
small batches?
Yeah, they're batched together, I think.
I'm super impressed with it.
It's good. It's really good. It's really drinkable. The flavor's good, and like I said, and even like Joe has said, on all four of these, the flavor was really good. On all four of the ones we tasted this episode, the flavor was really good. You know, 3 was a little bitey. 4, there was no ethanol at all. 1, 2. You know, two, it has a very unique flavor. If you're a wild turkey fan, it doesn't taste like typical wild turkey, but it's a very unique flavor, and it's good. But
it's good.
I don't think it was as good as the E.H. Taylor and this go round. Tomorrow, my mind might be changed.
Do you think it would have beat anything we tried today? Maybe not even the Heaven Hill.
I don't think so.
I don't either.
Sorry, Eddie and Jimmy. Love you, but just didn't cut it today.
I think the Russell's Reserve single barrels are probably a little better. But I love it.
It's different. It's different.
It's different.
I mean, that has a very unique taste. I mean, if you can try a pour of it, if you can go out and find a pour of it, it's worth doing, just because the taste is so unique.
Look, we all know bar prices are ridiculous. But if you go to a bar and they want $20 to try it, I'd say try it.
I would say in a situation like that, if there is an Old Forester birthday bourbon, if there is it's warm, if there is a Weller, if there's a Pappy Van Winkle, if there's any single barrel proof, if there's anything that is what they call a typical unicorn that you cannot find, but you would love to try it, and you can do it for $20, $30, do it, because you'll spend a lot of time chasing something that you might not be able to find, and you might taste it and realize, why am I chasing it? I did that.
I had some Rip Van Winkle this weekend, and I don't know that I liked it any more than Antique 107.
It's because it's the same juice.
It's the same stuff. It was very good, don't get me wrong.
Right.
And the way this particular bar worked, you could buy a half an ounce taste for half the price of a 1 ounce pour. So I paid $30 for that.
Well, that would make sense, since you can get a 1 ounce pour for said price, and then you can get a half ounce.
A lot of people won't offer you a half ounce taster.
Ounce pour for half the price. And he said, I'm no good at math.
I'm thinking about it. Not today. So, no, I encourage you to try all these. These are all hard to... the Old Forester's not hard to find.
It's not, but it's a little bit more pricey than everything else in the first round, and the budget bottle of mine. So
yeah, this could have interchanged with 1792.
Yeah.
I think we put it in the right place because I think it's quite a bit better than 1792 personally.
Look where it's at. Tell me it's not.
It's winning. It's in the championship. The Taylor really surprised me how good it was too.
It surprised me as much as I hate to say it. It
was good.
It's good.
I'd like to put this up against a small batch at some point.
That'll win every time.
Think?
Single barrel.
What if it's a bad barrel?
If it was a bad barrel, it wouldn't be sitting on this table right now.
How do you know? We just opened every one of these.
Right. If it's a bad barrel, it wouldn't be on this table right now.
Oh, the loss. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was really good. So, guys, if you're following along, let us know in the comments what you think about anything that we chose. Look, we've only got 2 episodes left in our entire bottled and bond between the budget and non-budget. Winner of these and the next episode is going to go on to face Evan Williams blind. After that, we're going to get right back to our old shenanigans, and
we got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of ideas floating around.
You know, might as well talk about it for the first time on camera, right? I have an idea. You know, we talked about how we want to do talk about allocated whiskeys and the prices.
I would love to give everybody that watches this a rundown of how allocated whiskey and liquor store owners and liquor store patrons all interact in the way it works. Yeah. So people know, and so people aren't chasing their tail trying to find something and being lied to on a daily basis. Because I have the proof, because I have several friends that work for several middlemen, and they tell me the truth. So liquor store owners, sorry, but the truth is coming.
The gig is up.
It's going to be.
So what I propose, and I haven't talked to Chad about this, he can certainly tell me, get lost, knucklehead. So we do our normal episodes, the head-to-head blinds, which is kind of how we started this whole thing.
And I think we still got a lot to do. Yeah, we have a lot to do on that.
Hundreds we could do.
Yes.
And then we also, you know, if you've watched our episodes where we might do a Kirkland or these things that just come out, you know, I want to do a special episode just on the new Blood Oath and some things like that are hot topics. I actually want to do Heaven Hill Mellow Corn. People love it. Self-proclaimed internet phenomenon by Heaven Hill, so we might as well try it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So I propose we do those things, and we also do a different type of episode where we just talk, you know, we pour a glass, we sit around and talk about how liquor stores are dealing with allocations or just different topics, right? And we've got a list. We just call that shooting the shit.
I'm good with it.
With Joe and Chad.
I'm 100% good with it.
Yeah, and those will be fun episodes, and if you don't like the topic, shut it off.
Yeah, nobody's forcing you.
Yeah. So,
but one thing I can promise you is we will not lie. At least I will not lie to you.
You know, what's really interesting about what we do, everything that we've tried today is good. We knew it was going to taste good going into it. But one thing we want to stress more than anything, you know, I think both Chad and I secretly thought that would probably win.
I did, because I'd never tasted
the wild turkey.
I'm not gonna lie, I had never tasted it. And there you go. That is a perfect example of why you should drink everything blind.
And, you know,
it's that simple.
We do it blind because Why do we do it blind?
Tell us.
We don't give a rat's ass what's on the label. I mean, that's obvious. Evan Williams is kicking ass in our show against Blanton's and all these other things. And we've got a lot of budget stuff, you know, you can't see it, that we have available to us. And, you know, we love to talk about that stuff. You know, I'm looking at a Facebook page the other day that's under $50 only stuff. And as people start to post liquors that are whiskeys that are under $50, there's an astronomical amount of really good stuff out there.
Well, here's my thought is if you can't find a good daily drinker for less than $50, you probably ought to start drinking vodka.
Yeah, vodka's maybe with raspberry flavor.
Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, put in Kool-Aid.
Right. Gatorade, Kool-Aid.
I'd say, guy, the very much, I would probably assume Chad's the same way. The vast majority of everything that I own is less than $50. I do have things that aren't, but it's a real sweet spot. I picked up a Larceny Barrel Select at a place in Lexington. It's fantastic.
Is it phenomenal?
I said fantastic.
Oh. Do you love it?
I love
you like it?
Yeah, it's $29.
Well, just saying.
What should it be? $28?
24.
It's got a sticker on it. Like fancy sticker.
That sticker didn't cost $5. Come on, man.
So, hey guys, I encourage you to have your buddies over and do your own tournament. Because one thing I can tell you, the best thing about bourbon and whiskey, and if you get into collecting it, is being able to share it with your friends. But we want to encourage everybody to do it responsibly and don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Tune in next time where we'll figure out which one of these three is the best bottled and bond on the market. It's going to be that one.
We'll see. That one's pretty good.
So is this one.
I know. They're all good.
But it won't be as Heaven Hill Wild Turkey or McKenna.
True story.
McKenna's been on the shelf in Indianapolis here in the last couple days at retail. So, till next time, I'm Joe.
I'm Chad.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Go find us on Facebook and share that if you would. That'd mean the world to us. And we'll talk to you real soon.
And the Instagrams.
Instagrams and TikToks.
Okay.
TikTok.